Hello guys, Almost Addicted here, and the day has finally come. I'm going to teach you guys how to make this survival castle. I guess it could be a survival fort or base. It's got a medieval house in the middle. It's just a super cool survival house tutorial. So without further ado, let's take a quick look and then we can build it. So as you can see, we've got an awesome house. It's got 4 turrets. It's got a Minecraft medieval house in the middle, and it's all connected by boardwalks, so you can get from the top of the towers here into the top of the house. I've done all the furniture on the inside. It's even got like defense turrets here, so it's like a defended house, so you can fire your fireballs. If anybody comes, you can fire them from all here from the inside. And if we take a look on the inside, down here we've got a wheat farm here, and we've got sugar cane going all the way down here. We've got wheat farm on all 4 sides, but you can obviously turn it into a place where you can put your cows and stuff. So it's like that all the way around. And then on the inside we've got loads of storage space. We've got some portals here. I haven't lit all of them because it'll probably be really noisy. I might even take the noise out. But as you can see, that's down below. So there's loads of space for 4 players here. And then you come up to here, we've got 4 defense turrets, and you've got 4 towers each. So on the inside here, we've got this. We've got a nether farm. We go up here. Then we've got a little lounging area where we've got a place where we can keep our armor and stuff. And then up here, we've got our bedroom. We've got bedroom for like 8 people, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So yeah, you can have your friends around, and yeah, each tower you can actually do another layer, so you can actually keep some stuff down there as well. But yeah, pretty impressed with this one. It's pretty cool. We've got flags on all sides. So without further ado, let's build this. But if you want to show that support, I'm really struggling at the moment for comments and likes and shares. So if you can do any one of those or all 3, I would really appreciate it. You guys are the people are really helping me, and if you watch the video all the way through, you will win a prize. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the prize is, because the prize is you get to build this house. It's awesome. I'm sorry. But if you watch the video all to the end, it really does help me, and it helps the video grow loads and loads. So really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's build this. Get hold of me on Twitter once you've built it. If you've built it in survival or creative, I will retweet it for you, so you get like a little shout out. So without further ado, let's do this. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the base layer done first. I'm going to show you exactly how you do this, and it's basically 31 by 31 radius. So what you do along the floor, you just dig it all out across the floor, 31 by 31 square. So once you've done that, basically all you're going to do is count a 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So it basically, this will be a corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should fit perfectly and have your gaps in here. I'm obviously going to do a little bit to kind of show you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then what I have done is I've got this going 1, 2, 1, 2, and then on top of that I put a stair across the top of it. Now for this bit, I've just basically run some stairs going all the way around the outside like this, just like that. So this bit underneath, 1, 2, exactly the same, stair on top, and this is just repeated all the way round apart from when you get to the middle. Now the middle, instead of filling it in, all you have to do is fill a door in. I've chosen to do an iron door. You can put whatever door you like, and then put 2 buttons on the side, keep it symmetric, and do the 2 on the inside. So that is that bit done. And then for along the top here, I've done all this going all along, and then just 1 block there, and this going all the way along like that. As you can see, it's such a repetitive pattern. There's no need for me to do it all the way around. You just pause the video and just repeat that. So making sure it's 31 by 31. Now in here, as you can see, we've got these 4 squares in each corner. So all we do basically is count from this 1 here that's diagonal in the side, and we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So an 11 block by 11 block, and do exactly the same. So we're just going like this, but instead of filling all this detail in, just for now, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, making sure it's level with all that. So you'll have a square there, a square there, square there, square there. So that's 11 times 11 square, counting this actual block here. So that'll be 11 going all the way around there. Should be simple to figure out. If you can't figure out that from me telling you this, definitely get a parent to help you out, because it's pretty simple. And then for the center, you just go right smack in the center, and to find out that you're in the center, you go like this. That's going to that door, that's going to that door, that's going to that door. It should be all leveled up from a pillar going down in the middle. Okay, so once you've done that, I've just chosen to do some normal obsidian going around because we're actually going to do some portals here. So we're just going to do 4 of them, so it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4 aiming towards the door, and then from underneath the ground it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it should be the same level as all of these. So once you've got all that, you should have that base all nicely and done. It's really as simple, but I think it does look quite good. It's definitely a lot of wood involved in it, but yeah, let's go on to the next step now. Okay, for the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to fill in all these gaps here, just like this, and where this 11 gap is as well. So if we just fill in across all the top of these all the way round, this is going to be filled around like that. So you should have something like that, even across these bits here as well, because we're going to have some walkways, of course, to try and get through it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. For the middle, I think I might put a medieval style house in the middle or something like that. I think that might be quite cool, but definitely slap that like button and comment, because I'm going to definitely do some more bigger builds like this, but obviously I don't know if people want these. I don't know if people want the smaller builds or anything. YouTube algorithm has really stopped me from growing now, and it's difficult. It is very difficult, but I'm still trying to put out as many videos as I can. It's getting a lot more difficult, but I'm still going to do my best. But as you can see, once we've got that all the way around, pretty simple. So now across here, what I'm going to do is going to bring this going across here, this going across here, and this is obviously where our house is going to be. So bring these across, and it should just go over where the obsidian is there. So we've got that all squared off, and now at the top here we can fill this in. But what I want to do is bring this up a little bit heavier, or higher even, not heavier. We're going to go like this, bringing it all the way around, so it's just that box in the middle that we're filling up with the stairs, just so it's a little bit higher, and we can have our floor level that's on here. So we can fill all this in, and this is where we're going to have our little house on top of. I think what we could do is maybe get some turrets at each side. I think I've got a cool plan that we can do for some turrets. So it's kind of like a base slash fort as well, which I think it might look quite cool. And yeah, we can definitely get some farms underneath these bits and stuff like that. Obviously this will all be filled in as well. We could maybe get some glowstone on top of there to kind of light it up. I might actually do that now. You don't have to do this, but it's just kind of options. If there's some things that you find, oh, it's going to be too resource heavy, you don't have to do it. Just use torches instead. But if you've got some glowstone and you've obviously been in your world for quite a while, you can fill this up, and I think I'm going to put the trapdoors on top of it as well. But comment down below what you want to see. If you want to see more medieval, I'm definitely going to plan some more medieval builds, I think, because I don't think many people are doing them on YouTube anymore, probably because they don't get the views, but I kind of want to put them out for people to still enjoy, because I'm sure there is still some people out there that do want some medieval, and I'm not all about trying to get the biggest views. I'm just, at this point, I'm just kind of, before I was kind of like, oh, I have to do this, build all these small houses to get views, and I'm just past caring really. I'm just going to do this and just enjoy it a bit more. Yeah, so I'm going to put this up the side here, this up the side here, and this up the side here, like this. So when we walk in, it's got kind of a cool sort of vibe to it. Let's see, for getting up onto these bits, now I'm wanting to do this, 1, 2, maybe 3, so I'll get 3 layers on each one of these things, 1, 2, 3, out like this, and I think this is where we can put some stairs up so it can kind of reach up onto the top house, and we can get up onto where we're going to have the fort. I think that might be quite good. I don't know. Let's get this 3. Let's get it all filled in. Fill that mother trucker in, and then what we can do is fill this across here as well, like that. I think that might work. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It should kind of level it up there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And same in this corner, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we've got that in each corner, that's looking good. And then what we're going to do for this bit here, I think we can fill it all in, but I kind of want to do this first. So we'll put one there, diagonal, one there, diagonal, one here, diagonal, and one here. And then we can start on the, what is it called? Stone bricks. So put a stone brick on top of there and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a 5 by 5 square like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then same for this one and the other corner as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Join it together, and this one, I think I might use some concrete block as well. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. So we've got those 4 corners there, and we can build this up now. I'm thinking we could maybe get some cobblestone around here. Just wrapping around this bit. Just like that. All the way around there, so we've got a 1 gap running around here so we can still walk around that. And I'm going to do it around each one of those, so I will speed this a little bit up. Okay, so once we've done that, now with this bit we're going to go all the way round once more on top of each one. Going all the way around, so I'll speed this bit up, just basically following where we put the stone bricks. Okay, now we're going to get the light grey concrete, and I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in each of these corners. So up 7 in each of these corners for each one. So I'll speed this bit up. Okay, so now for each one of these, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'll do one of them and then we can repeat it for all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to get our spruce. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we can get our stairs. So we're going to have a stair there and a stair there. And then turn it in. So 1 in the middle, you put 2 either side and it just curls it up like that. So 1 either side for each one. Like this, and then we're going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 going all the way across, or 1, 2, 3, 4 go across and down. Do it for each one of these going up, and then we can get our stairs on top to make our little top bit like that, and then we get our stairs going 1, 2, 3 going across like that. Even if you wanted to do that, so you can just keep it like that, have it the same, you don't have to turn them in if you don't want. So this is how you can kind of change it up. You can change it up however you like. So we've got those so far, and then across the top, of course, we can just do this, fill it all in like this. And if you want to add more detail, what you can do is you can grab some spruce fences and put it up here, so it just adds a little bit more detail to it like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Of course I need to put these across the top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. I think that's looking pretty cool so far, so I'm going to do that for each one of these. And I think what I might do now is put up another layer, so just keep watching. You can obviously pause and rewind for each one of them. And now we can get the stairs of the stone brick, and we can wrap this round like this, just like that, going all the way around the building like that. And then the next level we can do another 2 layers of the light concrete, and we can finish it off with maybe some spruce or something like that, just so it peaks at the top. So once we've done that, we can grab our spruce now, get the spruce going all the way around it. We'll just kind of test it, see what it looks like, so we don't do it for all of them and go, we don't like that. Okay, so get this going up and round a second time. I kind of like it like that. Maybe we do it like that, and then we've got the one gap in the middle. Maybe go like this, because what I'm wanting to do is maybe get an oak log or a block of your choice. Let's just put it there for now, and this is going to go down, so make sure it's in the center there, and then bring it all the way down, because we're actually going to have a ladder, so this is obviously how we can get down. So we have that going all the way up, and as you can see, we just need a gap, so when that ladder's there, we can get to the top here. Now, once we're here, I'm going to put some more stairs facing out this way this time, and this is where we can actually put some of the rails on, so we don't fall off the top. Bring this going all the way around, aiming at the top of it, like that. Get our rails. What you can do is actually put one at the side there, like that, or you could just rail it off. Put your rails on like this. So this could be like a vantage point where you could fire arrows from if anybody's coming. And what you can do, an extra bit, 1, 2 in each corner, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you could grab your spruce, go across the top, bring it all the way around, and we could just peak a little roof up there. Bring this round. It's quite difficult on PC. I'm still getting used to it. I used to be a console builder, so I built everything on console, and it's a lot easier to place stairs, I will say. So if you're thinking about converting, that's one thing that's probably better. It hasn't got as many mods and stuff like that, but still, I think it's not too bad. Not too bad conversion. I don't know what I'm on about. And then that, and then one at the top there. I kind of want to do this. Put 2 stairs out like that. Another block. Put fence round, and then maybe for right at the top we can have a flag post or something. Cobblestone wall, maybe for the very top, and then 1, 2, 3. You can put whatever flag you like, but I think I'm just going to do a nice plain one. 1, 2, 3. Put it out to the side. It's just like a little flag. It's a bit silly really, but oh well. If you want to do this underneath the top, so you can have that, little railings as well. You can have those. Give it a bit more design at the top there, and obviously this would be running through the middle, and you can get it right to the top. You can put some glowstone up there to light it up, so each one of them's lit up, so glowstone. So if you've got 4 friends building this, obviously you can all do this at the same time. Just one's doing a tower, the other's doing the other tower, the other 2 are doing the other towers and stuff. So you could definitely achieve this if you've got friends. If you haven't got friends, I'm sorry, you got 4 times the work, bro. That's alright. You don't always need friends. They bring you down. Right, so I'm going to put this here, and this here, and this here, all in the middle, just to kind of give a little bit more design to that, so it doesn't look as plain. If you want, you can put all 3, and you can have like hanging bits from there. But for this bit, you just have to put something like, you don't have to do this bit, so don't worry, you don't have to take stuff out, because I know people usually have a bit of a problem with taking stuff out. So you just do something like this, you know. So there's different options. If you want in your base to look a little bit more detailed, you can always add these bits, just put these on the side like that. And yeah, I think it looks quite cool for it. Not bad at all. And obviously the way to get up into it is up there. But if you want to kind of put some glass in there as well, so I don't know, maybe use some of the white glass or something, so you don't get things crawling into it. I think the white glass might work quite cool. Like that in there for each one. Yeah, I kind of like that. And if you would like, what you can do to add more detail, I'm just kind of giving you guys little options here and stuff. In each corner, every other one, you can put one of these just to kind of add more detail into the build so it doesn't look as plain like that. So as you can see, just adds a little bit to the build. So I'm going to do that for each one of those, and then we'll come back after that. Okay, so that was a lot of work doing all this. So we've got all our 4 towers, so hopefully you've got your 4 friends building that and you're all doing it at the same time. Now we're going to leave these gaps here and we're going to fill in like these bits here, but what we can do is go underneath. So if we're keeping in with this 11 by 11, just making sure we're filling in all these gaps here. Now if you want, you can kind of leave some gaps at the top, but making sure you're bringing these down here. Or what you can do is just cover it all up, just making sure you've got the gap where you obviously get through. We've got the gap there, so I can leave it here and just bring it round like this. So we can bring all this in here as well. I think we can have a farm underneath here. I think that might work quite well for it. Bring this across here, this across here as well. And wait, let's see. Get this going across here. So that's one filled in. I'm going to speed it up for the rest of them. So obviously go underneath, just fill it all in with the birch or whatever wood you have chosen for your base, making sure you're bringing all these down like this. So I will speed this up and come back once I've achieved. Okay, we have done that, so as you can see there's all filled in. Well, hopefully you've done that with me. And as you can see, I've put the ladders going all the way up there. Now for each one of these, as you can see, when you first enter, so I'll just do this one section and then you can do it for each one of the sections. We're basically going to go 1, 2, might do 3 or 4. In fact, I'm just going to do 2 at each side, and then just obviously put your stairs underneath and bring it down until it touches the bottom. So we're going to do it here and bring this down like that, put the stairs underneath it. Just think it looks a lot better when you put the stairs underneath it. That, and then that going down to the ground, that going down to the ground here, and then we can put our stairs underneath just like that. That one's a bit wonky, and that one there, like that. So if you would like, what you can do is you can put this going up to here, just joining into there and across like this, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it down, fill it all in underneath this little bit here, just fill it all in, and then we can put some stuff at the side here. But as you can see, you can walk into there. What you can do, where the stairs are, you can fill these bits in. You don't have to do it there, but you can if you'd like. We can leave a 1 doorway there and a 1 doorway there at either side, and we do exactly the same here. So obviously 1 doorway there, 1 doorway here, and we can fill the rest in like this, just like that. And yeah, we can do it for both sides. Now across the top here, if you would like, you can kind of fill it in, but I think what I'm gonna do is put this across here, this going across here as well, and then maybe, I don't think we need to do it for that little bit, I just kind of want to put something just so it kind of stands out a little bit more. Just put some spruce there just across this little bit like that, so it's kind of fenced in. And then maybe if you would like, what you can do is put an extra layer here. It's getting a bit dark, so I'll just change the time real quick. What you can do is do that, and then get this round here, just making sure you've got one gap at least, so you're not falling down there all the time. Just to that point, you know, so you can go around here and go around here. If you would like, you can actually have that filling across the whole thing, but then you won't actually be able to get over here. But anyway, if you want, you can bring it a bit closer, so you could have it like this instead. I'm sure you can still get up the stairs that way. I'll just try it. Yeah, just get up the stairs. So instead of having it there, you could have it so this bit goes across from here, just like that. And then you can bring this one extra. So you can kind of change it around. If you would like, you can kind of do this. So you've got that way to walk down, 1, 2, 3 with the spruce, bring it around like that. And you've got this to come round. Now from on top of here, I'd say we could maybe put something like, check this out. Let's see if it'll work. Kind of want to do something like this. So you could maybe, obviously we need to get up onto here. We could maybe make this as a one full one, and then get a ladder, and then you could just get up onto this bit, and then we could have something like a dispenser like this. Get a dispenser on there. I wonder if we could just put one on top as well, like that. Let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, and then this is what I'm wanting to do. I think it just might be quite cool as a defensive thing, even just for the look of it. Put 2 stairs like this, out like that. I mean, ooh, I'm falling down here. And then what we can do is put a button at the back here. I'm probably just going to put a wooden button, and then we can get some charges, fire charges. You can use arrows, you can use whatever you like, but I'm going to use some fire charges. Get some fire charges in there, crouch down. We've just now got a defensive turret. That's pretty awesome. I think that's wicked. Look at that. Look at that. So if anybody comes up this area, or you see someone in the distance, you could just be like this. On the odd chance you might actually get someone, depending on how your terrain is. You can actually do them down here. If you wanted a properly defensive turret, you could actually put these down here. So anybody that's trying to get into your base, you could obviously put fire charges there. I know it is a lot, but if you're in this vicinity, you see someone outside, you could do exactly what you've done there by putting the button on, put some arrows there, and you've now got a defended base. So I'm going to do that all the way around. I think that'll look quite sweet. What you can do as well, you can get them all combined together, so you can have like a control panel. Where they're all set off at the same time. So to achieve something like that, what you would have to do is get redstone repeaters, and have redstone repeaters behind each of them, get the redstone all joined together, and then have it linked back to maybe the middle in the house. So you've got like maybe one button for each turret like that. So every time you press it, all of them go off at the same time and defend it. So that is an option that you can use. I think it's quite a cool option, but you've got to watch it when you're opening the door. It probably, oh no, it doesn't trigger that. Every time you open the door, you like blast someone. But yeah, that's quite a cool concept that you can use. I'm going to just quickly speed this up and put them all the way around. So yeah, I've got them all the way around. All you have to do is just put some buttons behind it. So just crouch down, put your buttons, and then whatever you put in, I mean, you can have it firing buttons. Just fire the button at someone. But you can obviously put arrows in there and stuff. Anybody knocking at your door or coming near, you've obviously got all these turrets. Say that someone's round here, someone's flanking round there and stuff. You've got your pals in there. You can obviously defend from here and weaken them before they even get into your base. So that's quite a cool option. So I'm going to do exactly what I've done here for each 4 of these, and then we can work on the house in the middle, and then we're pretty much done. So let's do this. Okay, so we've done that. We've got all our turrets at the side, and yeah, I've put fire charges in all of them, so we can now fire them out and defend our base. And yeah, so we're going to work in this middle piece here. We're just going to go in a corner of each one of these with some oak wood, like this. This is probably going to be our main base, where everybody kind of like bunks together or something. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go across like this. Bring it all the way across like that, making sure the wood's facing up like that. Perfect. And yeah, so we're going to go up a bit more by 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the bottom here, I'm going to do something like bring this up here. So this is where we're going to have the doorway, of course. Bring that up. Bring this up, making sure we've just got the one doorway on each side. So there's 4 ways to get in. I think it's much easier, so you don't have to be walking around the whole thing. And then yeah, I think I'm going to use some spruce across the bottom here, and then across the top we need a doorway there and there. I'm going to do something like that, something quite simple, and then have the windows about this high here, something like that, something nice and easy, but it'll still look quite cool, hopefully. So 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom for our stairs, or our doorway even. So at the top here, so across the top, across the bottom, 1 up, 1 down, across the top, across the bottom, all the way round our building. And yeah, hopefully it looks good. I'm not sure if it will. I'm pretty sure it might though. So once we've done that, I think we should start to work on the roof. Now I want to do this roof a little bit different, so I'm gonna have logs sticking out from each corner here like this, and then we could do the roof in maybe maybe a spruce, maybe an oak, maybe a birch. I think I might go for a spruce though. But this, I'm thinking maybe if we bring this out 1 more for each one, it should fit perfect, hopefully. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1. It should gird it off like that. So 1, 2, 1 for each one. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1 for this one as well. And then we're going to go stair. In fact, I might go block stair, block stair. So we're going to grab our spruce here. Spruce, spruce, spruce. So I'll do 1, and you're going to do the rest for each one of them. So like that, block, stair, diagonal up, block, stair on top, diagonal up, block for each one, and then a stair on top, and then block up, stair on top, like that, and then 1 block up like that. So I would like you to do that for each one of these, so it comes up like that. And yeah, okay, so you should have those rising up like that. Now underneath each stair, wherever there is a stair, we can actually put 1, no, in fact not at the top, so under stair, 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 so there should be 3 for each one. It just kind of molds it a little bit better. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 at this side, and then I'm actually going to fill in the rest of it with birch. I feel I want to do some walkways. I think that might be quite cool, putting walkways so we can actually get into the top of the house from these turrets as well. So yeah, we've got that. Now this is what I'm going to do here. Maybe we could take this off, and then we put half slab going all the way to the top here. I'm going to actually do it 3 thickness, I think. So we take that off and then just put 2 either side of it, and then we can have those kind of traily bits going all the way across. So like this going across, and as you can see, we could get this. You can obviously use a different fence, so it doesn't have to be a spruce fence, and then you can light it up by putting some other stuff underneath as well. I think underneath this you could probably get away with putting something like could we maybe get a half slab just to kind of give it a little bit more structure to it. You can actually take one out there and place that in there, so you don't have that silly little gap. Something like that, which looks quite cool. So you've got those drawbridges, and then we could maybe have a drawbridge right in the middle that goes through and into the house. So yeah, I'm going to speed this bit up just for this bit, kind of fill in all these in so it's the same for every single one. So just misplace that and then bring the fences across, and then just put one going down the middle. So I'll speed it up for each 4 of them, and then we can work on this house. Okay, so as you can see, I've got those walkways going all the way around. Now I'm going to join these together just for the top bits, and then the rest of it we're going to fill in with the spruce, just like that. And then, no, with the birch, sorry. So we'll get the birch and just basically following the same pattern, just like that. So I'll do one side, and then we can obviously speed it up for the rest of them. So it's just basically following the pattern of that. So that's obviously the stair, and then the next level is the birch. So the birch will go round, making sure it's joining into there, and then we go on stair next. So that stair joins into there, and then we go on birch. Birch goes all the way around, and then we get the stairs that joins round into there, just like that. So we're going to do that for each one of them. I think at the very top here, what we can do is we can get stairs. I might actually poke it out there. Stair there, stair there, and stair there. So I'll repeat for each one. So stair out, a stair facing back, and another stair facing back, like that. Just gives it that medieval sort of curl, like that, for each one. So I'm going to speed it up for filling in these gaps in the roof with birch. Okay, so I've filled the roof in here, and this is where we're going to grab our oak, and it's going to go across here, fill these bits in, just basically squaring it off on the inside like this. And this is where we're going to go either side like this. So this is going to go 1, 2 in each corner. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then leaving a gap and just bringing this all the way to the top here. Bringing this all the way up to the top there. So making sure we've got that gap in the middle. It's directly in the middle, because that's going to lead on to our walkways. So we can get our walkways that kind of join on, and we can get into the roof of this house. And yeah, we can get all around the base from different sections, which I think is ideal for a base like this. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is going to bring this till it joins here, and this is obviously going to be our floor level. So I'm going to just do it all the way across like a little X, like here. And then this one, obviously coming from the middle, joining up here. And then this one is obviously going to join onto this one, like this. So you should have an X in your building. Now we can take away this, and this is where we're going to have this, just an added layer on each side, going across just like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then at this side the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can actually have the railings at the side that lead up to it, and it should lock into those oak logs, which is perfect. And then we can fill the rest of it in with maybe a block of your choice to fill in. I'm probably going with a white block maybe. I think I've got 3 there for that one. Yep. So we can have this going up here. It should lock into there perfectly. So we've got that boardwalk to join up into all of these. And yeah, I think it's going to look pretty awesome. Let's take that one out. Bring it into there. And then same for this one. Obviously take that middle one out so we can walk through, of course. Just like that. Perfect. Right, so now you can use a block of your choice. I'm going to use the white concrete, but I think you could put a bit of colour in for these bits. Now you just basically need 3 there. You just need a 2 for the walkway in, but you could do this from the inside. So you basically fill in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 these sides. So just fill in all these. Underneath here, obviously you could just put one like that. If you would like, you can put a white block there, but you'd obviously see it in this bit, which doesn't make much of a difference because obviously it's a walkway into it. So if you would like, you can change that block for yeah, a white block in each one. Obviously we need some light in here and stuff, but yeah, filling in all these gaps in here. And from the outside, I think it's just going to look awesome for it. So filling in all these, we'll have to take a look on the outside because I think there's some top levels that will not be filled in, as you can see at the top here. So 1, 2, 3 down, and then we can get in for our doorway. 1, 2, 3. I've fallen through here. 1, 2, 3. It's a bit more of an advanced one, so hopefully people don't get stuck. And then for the floor, we can fill it all in. Obviously you can have maybe something coming through the middle here, so make sure you've got something through the middle, and you can bring this all the way into the top. It joins in there. Now we could get some glowstone. Obviously we're going to need to light this up. I don't know how dark it is for you guys to actually see. Hopefully you can see a little bit better now. Fill that in, and then you can obviously put the trapdoors like we did with the nether portals down there. So we fill all this in. We've got a nice walkway. We just need a 1 ladder going all the way down. So obviously you can choose where you want to take the hole out of the floor. So maybe you want a hole here. This is where we're going to have the ladder going all the way up, making sure it's consistent, like going all the way through there. And then we can bring it through to the top so we can actually get onto the top level, get up and around. So from the outside, I think it's looking pretty awesome. But what you can do, as you can see here, you can just fill in these little extra bits here by bringing them in. Because it's 2 thickness, you can just put these underneath here. It's extra detail. It's just me being a bit more pernickety, I guess. But I'm sure people will want to do exactly the same sometimes, because seeing those little bits can be annoying. So I'm going to fill in all those. Hopefully it looks good for it. Hopefully at least one person will enjoy this, I guess. That would be nice. Let's get this across here so we can fill it in for each one. Let's go to this one, fill it in for each one, and then we've got our next one, fill it in for each one. I think I've got this one. I think I've done this one, yeah. And then out here, what we can do is we can grab some oak wood. 1, 2, just poking out like that. 1, 2 at each one. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we have got this level here. Now, if you would like, what you can do is just have something like this. Let's just get the light back on, and then have this going across here like that. It's quite simple, but I feel it looks quite good for it. But if you want to add more detail, say that you went like that and you want like these kind of bits at the back here, just by adding that, it kind of adds a bit of detail to it at the back of it, which makes it look even better. So if you want to do that as well, you can do that. So we fill all these in, fill this across here, and then we can fill our little gaps in at the back. Have I done this one? No, I have not. So I'll fill in this one. You can do your gaps at the back ready, and then fill them all in like this, and then we've got our next level. So the next level, what you can do is you can choose to keep to the same pattern like this, but what I'm going to do something a little bit different, because I kind of want to make it look quite different. Awesome. So we get this going up here, this going up here, and then we can fill in the white concrete. So I'm going to get my white concrete back out. That's white concrete powder, I don't want that. And then for these bits, fill them in, just the side pieces, like this, like that, and that. So you can pause it if I'm going too fast, but obviously it's going to be very long if I don't. I'm going to put this either side here on these ones, like this. Perfect. I might actually put it up another one so we can put it onto there. I wonder if it'd look alright if we did something like that. No, we'll keep it up like this. So one more out, bring that up to the top, one more out, bring that up to the top. Same with these ones. Just adding a little bit of depth to the build. And then put stairs, planks going across. Stairs, we've got a wood slab even. Walk the plank. And then this going across here, and then our slabs. And yeah, so for this bit here, I'm going to fill this in and put a little window for each one, maybe. No, in fact, I'll just put a window for this one. So one either side, and then we can put the windows in there. One either side. One either side. I shouldn't have put those top ones closing it together. So it's just a little bit better like this. Right, so then you can fill in your windows. I'm going to use the white panes. You can use whatever pane you like. Let's get the white panes in each one of these. We could put some hanging baskets as well, just to decorate a little bit better. I think from the inside I could probably get a quicker go at this. There we go. And then across here, what you can do, you can choose to have a balcony like that, or you can have your railings, and then you could have something like this. So you've got like a little boardwalk there. If you wanted another roof, what you can do is this, which I think it might look quite cool for it. So you could do that and then just join these. So I'll do one of them and then we can speed it up for the rest of them. So like this, putting stairs underneath, like that, until we get to the top, place a stair on top, and then we can use that half slab just to go over the top of it. And then if you would like, what you can do is get some block like that going through, and then you could get maybe some more railings and put it across the front here so you can actually see out from this point. It's like a vantage point, viewpoint, whatever. And yeah, I think it's definitely coming along. So I'm going to do this for each one of these. So coming out like this, putting these up, putting our railings across, and yeah, I'm going to speed it up. Right, so as you can see, we've got this poking out for each one. Now what I'm wanting to do is go 1, 2, in fact 1, 2 down like this and 1 out like that. So starting from this level, 1, 2 and 1 out, 1, 2, 1 out, 1, 2, 1 out, 1, 2, 1 out for each corner, going all the way around. And this is just to kind of give it a bit more shape, because we're going to put some kind of baskets on here. So we're going to have a grass block on top of each one, and then we're going to just put 2, 3 of these on, and then we can put one of these on, and it should grow at the side, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a design, as you can see. Looks quite cool. So I'm going to do that, speed it up for each one, going all the way around, just putting these little baskets on. So we've got those baskets on going all the way around, and then at the bottom here, what we can do, we can turn these blocks here, just in the corners, into full blocks, and then instead of having that as a stair, we can have it as a slab. And this is just so we can kind of decorate it by going, you can even use an oak one, and then we can get some bushes, just an oak bushes or something like that, and placing one oak, and then we can go up by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in each corner. Just decorates it, looks quite nice. You can obviously fill bush around the whole area, but we're going to fill some windows in here as well, so we'll put some windows in there and put a door on each one of these. You can actually put these bushes up the side here as well for each and every single one. So I'm going to speed this up for each one, going all the way around and adding a bush. As you can see, I've got the bush going all the way around. I've actually put the white glass in as well, so what we can do is we can put these doorways on and make sure you've filled the glass in going all the way around. And then we have got a few things to do. So I'll just change this time real quickly, and then let's have a little look around the place. So we've got that, we've got those windows. It's looking more like an awesome base. So in here, obviously, we're going to have our floor level at here. So we're going to grab some, maybe we're going to use the birch. Well, I'm just going to change this time a little bit better. And then let's get some torches in here as well, because I think it's probably quite dark. Let's get this on for each one, just to light it up. You can obviously put your torches wherever you like. If you don't know where to put your torches and you're relying on me to show you, you need to get a little bit of creativity. Come on, my son. Right, so we get this going across here, and then we fill this in. Obviously you can do it whatever you like, but you don't want to cover up where we've got the stairway. You obviously need to get up into here. Now in this bit you can choose to put whatever you like. If you want to have this base here where you can put some chests going up here, like a bit more of a communal area, and then maybe have some tables and chairs at the side. I'm thinking something like this. Let's see, so we'll have our oak, we'll have some oak stairs, and then of course for our little tables we can have our wooden pressure plate, but I'm going to use some stone one just to kind of change it up. So 1, 2, 3 like that, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then place one in each thing, one fence. And then we can put our pressure plate on top here. We've got like a little lounging area. It's quite cool, like that. You can obviously hang little things up. You can put like armor stands around here, wherever they are. I can't even seem to find my armor stands. Here we go. So armor stands here, so maybe you could have some armor here and here. And then up this area here, this you could have as the boudoir. So you've got 4 of you. You could even do more beds, so if more people stay in, I'm going to do some black beds. There, and there. It's going to be weird hopping around, but do you know what? I don't really care. Like that. Pretty awesome. So you can come into here. Here is the lounging boudoir bedroom. You can hop around a bit. And then you can come out here and you can go into here. Now on these bits, obviously you can put some chests behind these little bits where you can keep your archery stuff. Obviously if someone's coming, you can be like this, you go down. You can even have a section where you can actually jump down and land in water maybe. We've got this going into here, so we've got the bedroom here. We come down, we've got a nice lounge area here, and then down into this area here, you could have something like, you could have more chests, you could have like a kitchen area. Let's get some more lights in here because it's a bit dark. But you can choose to do whatever you like for this little area here. You could use it to put maybe some of your, let's see, what is it called? I need to find out what it's called. Soul sand and nether warts, I think. Here we go. Soul sand, nether warts, something like this. So we could do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then get our nether warts on. Oh, that's not nether warts, that's stairs. What am I doing? For this bit here, you can fill them in like that, but obviously when it gets to that point, it's going to be a bit awkward because you can't put another one there. But you could just have them at either side like this if you kind of want it symmetrical. That's like this. So you'd have them here like this. You don't need to cover up that bit, I don't think. Like that. It's going across here. Change it up however you'd like. Obviously it doesn't have to be like this. I'm just kind of giving people options because I know people usually tell me off for not doing it inside. And then you could have this running along the top at each side as well. Put some paintings in and stuff to make it look cool. You could even have another one of the table things either side of this. And then get our pressure plate on either side. Boom, you can get some carpets around here. I don't know, just use a black carpet or something, or whatever carpet you'd like, just running round this. You can do so much. I mean, you'd obviously have to fill that in with a black piece of wool instead. So any pieces you can't do underneath, you just fill it in with the wool of the carpet like that. Same here as well. Just fill it in like that. So you've got that bit there, that's awesome. So we've got that filled in, we've got the thing down there, and then down here you can obviously choose to do whatever you like, but I would keep this area obviously for your farm and stuff, so you could farm it all out. I'm probably gonna do it for the beginning, but there's so much you can do. Obviously you can put your crafting table wherever you like. Even underneath the staircase here, you can have your chests up here for each underneath the staircase area. Obviously put some glowstone behind there, you can light it up that way. So yeah, we've got the stairs here as well. I forgot to block that little area off there. So I'm going to speed this up and show you what it looks like with the farm. Might do a bit of a pattern on the inside here, might do some checkers on the inside. And yeah, I'll speed it up. I'm probably just going to put all wheat, but obviously you don't have to put wheat. What you can do for each doorway here, let's try something like this. So if you did this, so removing it from the back, this is important. So once we've got that, we've got our water bucket, and put the water bucket behind it, and then we can put the grass down. Water bucket behind. I'm going to keep this actually all grass sort of area. And then once we've done that, because it's like that, we can now actually use sugarcane at the side here with our hidden water source. I'm probably going to put it about 3 high there, so I'm going to put that on each section. Might even have a little walkway of path maybe. So maybe dig out this bit and just have it to here maybe, something like that. Just the one walkway, we can leave the grass. And we can do it for each one, obviously filling in underneath these stairs like I have done with these, so we can keep these in here like that. So yeah, I'm going to speed it up and we'll see what it looks like. Right, okay, so I've done the inside. Now, there's a lot to take in. So basically, I've gone all the way round here. Obviously, because we're going to put buttons on each one of these so we can actually use them as defense turrets. Obviously, you can put whatever you want inside them. Just basically all along the floor, you want to do that. And now everywhere left in here is going to be grass. So I've just kind of filled it in with grass, and it kind of feels like it's an underground base sort of feel to it. Now underneath here, what I've done is obviously where all these bits are, I've put the chests, and then there's a little bit of grass here, and where we've got this square in the middle, all I've done is I've put black and white checkers with a stone patch, and then I've just put 2 lots of chests like this. So obviously up the side here, we've got them both either side there, either side there. I'm missing one here, either side there, either side there. And then, yeah, I've got the sugar cane going up like that. And then for each of these things here, I've done a farm. So you've got a farm each, and obviously you can get up into your little towers from each of your farm. And then you can obviously put different levels to like this and then add to it so you can get to the top. But if you want to like put livestock down here instead of a farm, you can always do that, so you don't have to do this as wheat. You could obviously put maybe pigs and sheep in this area, maybe you can put cows and chickens over here, and then just have the one for the wheat farm. Obviously I put torches going around the place. Obviously you should have filled it in where we've got the stairs going up there. And yeah, so that's the whole underneath. We've got the whole top done. We've got our defensive turrets. We've got our towers. We've got this at the top with our bedroom and everything we need. And then for some finishing touches, if you would like, what you can do is count 1, 2, 3, put 2, 3, 4 either side. We can get some of this fence as well. Get some of the fence going around. We can even have some points here, but I don't think it's necessary. And then we can have 1 cobblestone at the very top, and then 1, 2, 3. You can have it with the spruce, you can have it with the oak, and then you can just put another flag. Maybe if you just want a big fat flag, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it out, put 2 underneath here. Obviously I haven't got time to come up with the best flag in the world, and it's probably quite bad, but you kind of get the idea. You can mess around with different ideas that kind of work for you. If you want a little flag going off like this, something like that, taking some out like that. You know, you can kind of mess around with different flag ideas. But yeah, I'm just going to change the time real quickly, if I can. Boom. But as you can see, you can kind of fill it however you like, and yeah, you have now got a pretty awesome defended base in Minecraft. Hopefully you enjoyed this block for block tutorial. Yeah, I don't tend to do it too often. If you're not in kind of another place, you can kind of make the front entrance a bit better, so hopefully spiders can't get up there. You could maybe put some water moat around it, and then lava moats and stuff like that, so you can light it up properly from the outside so you don't have mobs and stuff. So wherever it's too dark, you can obviously get the mobs in. But I'm almost addicted. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I've got my Herobrine skin on at the moment for some reason, but hopefully you enjoyed this video enough to slap the like button. I hope you enjoy your new home. Definitely get me a hold of me on Twitter, A1MostAddicted, and tweet me out that you've done this, maybe if you've done it in survival, and I will retweet it for you guys so you get a bit of exposure for all the hard work you have done. So I'll catch you later. I'm going back into my survival den with all my friends. I have no friends. Okay, I shall see you later. Bye. Peace. Bye.